What's up, gamers? We are going to be doing some vintage cube draft. Let's queue it up. Let's see if we can be able to get some fun adventures going here. We're playing some MTGO. We've been doing a couple of different games leagues for you guys for Modern over on Saturdays, so we figured we'd keep up with the MTGO content and do some vintage cube. I love vintage cube so much. It's so much fun to be able to draft up. Have I got a trophy this season? As you can see, no, we have not, and that's okay. We've played a couple of games here and there. It's still going on for a while. January 22nd, I want to say, is when it's all done and over with. By the time this is out, there is probably a week or two left of the adventures there. So yeah, let's pop over and see what we're at 6 of 8. Come on, get the last couple players in here. There we go. Let's switch over so you guys can see. We're in the queue. We're waiting. 3,000 active players right now. 7 out of 8. Come on, get in here. Let's draft. Let's do it. Maybe we'll get some power. We haven't really gotten much power. We've gotten like a mox or two here or there, but like no luck. We've gotten like 2 and 1 a lot of times this league, but nothing too crazy. So let's get in and see what we can be able to. Hey, didn't we just say something about a mox? Yeah, Oscillate Pride is really good. Is there anything else? Recurring Nightmare, Corpse Dance. I don't mind picking up some reanimation stuff as like a pack one, pick one. I mean, you see the Mox and you're like, oh, pick the Mox. Yes, the Mox is good, but we always look at the other stuff. I don't know. Let's do a Recurring Nightmare first pick. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Maybe we'll draft some reanimation stuff here. Maybe. I know people will be screaming at the screen when they see my draft picks for it. Be like, "What is wrong with you? Why are you drafting this way?" Listen, I didn't say I was good at drafting. I said I enjoy drafting. All right, Emrakul. What do we have? I mean, so trigger, sack this, return range to return target creature card from a graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. So no. Sorcery speed will not get us Emrakul back. Do we just go... I mean, there's some really good stuff in this pack. Like, we're not locked in on Recurring Nightmare. I love me some Urza. Do we try to go for, like, I don't know. Screw it. Let's get Emrakul. What's the worst that happens? We never cast it. We don't actually use it. Minx and Vu is really good. I think we'll just stick with this though. Capit Cannoneer, Sheldred. We'll just lock in on all the really good black spells. I like Cut Down. I like Dismember. We're gonna grab Liliana here. Maybe this is a wasted pick. Go for the Emrakul. Yeah, we're just building a mid-range black deck right now with just like Grief, Sheldred, Recurring Nightmare, Liliana. I don't know. We'll see. It might be a real bad draft, guys. I just see cards like this that it's like my brain's like, ooh, but removal's really good. These cards are really good. Why would I not want to be picking these up? Oculus is really good too, but Bone Shards helps us if we go for the Recurring Nightmare because it gives us that double duty of removal plus discard effects. So that's going to be our pick. Yeah, Emrakul is looking less and less likely the more the more we're playing this draft, guys. It happens. Sometimes we do really well and it works out great, and then sometimes it's like, well, I don't know why you picked that card. That was a wasted pick. But it's Emrakul. If we can find a way to cheat this, that'd be great. Just gotta find the right ways to do it. Come on. Who's still picking? Oh, interesting. These people, 4 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks. Like, you see, all of us have like picked, and we're all waiting. The zone drafting. They're getting the piles zoned up around them of like, hey, Make your pick. Stop stacking cards around you. All right. Come on. Can I get rid of this? We don't need our game log anymore. The game log's not there. There we go. Pack 1. What did I do? Pack 1, pick 1 was Reoccurring Nightmare. Oh my gosh. The longest picks. What y'all doing down there? 9? Look, these people have 9 picks. What happened? Just give us the booster packs. Let's go. 10? Come on. All right, Birds of Paradise. Make your picks. Thank you. Okay. All right, so 3 cards stand out immediately. Triome, Goldman's Command, and Brain Surge. Brain Surge also, great with Sheldred. There's some... I actually like the Brain Surge more than Kolgan's Command. We don't have much removal, but let's grab that, see what happens. Okay. Not bad. Not really doing artifact stuff. A Watery Grave kind of helps us lock for the Brain Surge. Corpse Stamps came back. That was in our pack 1, so we'll grab that. Yeah, Silent Clearing is fine here. Shadow Spear is nice, but we don't have low to the ground stuff to really utilize it. We're going to grab the Ponder, and we're just going to slowly build into a Dimir deck, it looks like. We'll grab the Cut down here. Yawgmoth's Will is great if we're going for a powerful Storm-based deck, which we're not. We draft Witchclaw Talisman. We rarely use it. It's a really cool card, but you just passing it, giving your opponent a tutor is not really where I want to be in a Vintage Cube. Alright, so we know this is not really a thing. We're not really doing anything with that. Pretty happy with the rest of the stuff that we're starting to set up here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. 2 reanimation effects. Not that we have that great of payoffs yet, but like if we can get to the mid game, I feel like we're setting ourselves up for a solid Dimir deck. Dimir decks are also like the only decks that I ever end up getting trophies in Vintage Cube for whatever reason. It's like I am a Dimir player at heart, so it's just like it works a little bit easier, but we'll see if we can make something from this. Let's see, pack 2 is about to come up. Oh, now that is a solid one to start with. Okay, sneak attacks there if we wanted to go for an Emrakul play, but I like just locking in the Archon here because that is a reanimation target for Corpse Stamps and Reoccurring Nightmare. So Archon works out really well. Now, don't forget you do have to sacrifice a creature with Reoccurring Nightmare. It's fine. We'll make it work. We'll figure something out. Hopefully we'll get some low drop stuff. I mean, if Sneak... I've never seen a Sneak attack rotate back around, so... Alright, we could go for lands here. Force of Negation is solid. I always like Collective Brutality, personally. You double duty for the discard effects. You also get to, strip your opponent's hands, kill a creature. Like, it's useful. Good flex spot early on. Yeah, 4 creatures? I don't know. Light on creatures, but it's only pack 2, so... Yeah, Emrakul, it's cool that you're here in our pack, but you're not going to be played in our deck. Why are all the people around me, like, not doing what they're supposed to? Okay. They came from the pipes is okay. Baleful Strix is nice. I like the Dothy Void Rocker more than the Baleful Strix, personally. It gives us a little bit of protection against somebody else that might be doing a better reanimation strategy than us. All right. Tendrils now. We don't care about tendrils. What does Master of Death do again? Surveil 2 is nice. Beginning of your upkeep. If he's in your graveyard. Yeah, that seems solid. We can go for that. Out of these picks, that'll be fine. We need lower creatures anyway to help us with Recurring Nightmare. Also to kind of allow us to stabilize to get to the later stages of the game. So Master of Death is solid. But that pack is not going to be good to see later on because there's going to be nothing in there that we really want. So, okay. Solid picks in here. Of course, we get to draw cards. I like this with like the Death Touch stuff. This has some pretty solid stuff, but I'm actually going to go with the Time Warp here. I don't know. I always like Time Warp whenever I see it. It's probably not the best pick. If people were going heavier black, they would be picking the Eyeball most likely there. Just, I don't know. Again, lower cost creatures and things is probably what the deck needs. But Dimir, we gotta go for the Dimir stuff, right? We don't really have to. We could just like shave the blue altogether, but meh. Who wants to do that? Okay, a Force of Will. I think Force of Will is Toxic Deluge is really nice. Undercity Sewers is really nice, but I actually like the Force of Will as a little bit more protection for what we want to do. Snuff Out's really good. What's the Phoenix do again? So attacks, target instant source from graveyard gains flashback. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, yeah. That's perfect for what we're doing. Duress our opponent here. Ghost Vacuum. I think we... return target creature from your graveyard. That creature gains haste. Exile it. So if we have Ephemerate with our corpse stamps, it stays around. So we should grab that. We're starting to put something together here. Also, Ephemerate works really well with Grief. Tamiyo's cool. It's combat damage. Draw a card and discard a card. Malcolm is solid. I like him, though. But we still need more creatures. We don't want to just get beat up really badly. We're going to grab the Tundra here. Hey, Baleful Strix yields. Sweet. We'll grab this. Hey, our Eyeball yields. Oust. Okay, now we're in Esper. Somehow we got into Esper. I don't think we're going to play Mutavault because we're going to be heavier in this Esper build. I don't know. What do we think? Starting to piece something together? All right. Deep Cave Bat's cool. I actually like the Nethergoyf a lot here. Out of what we have options for, none of them are really doing what our deck wants to do. The Shark is cool, but we're not casting very many non-creature spells, so let's grab the Nethergoyf. All right. Ancient Tomb. Oh, Shallow Grave. Yeah, we'll grab a Shallow Grave here. Get more reanimation stuff. We're less and less in blue. So let's keep grabbing more green stuff. Thought Scour. No, Exhume. Let's just get more reanimation stuff. We'll just kind of go heavy into that plan. splash a little bit for blue. We'll have a few white sources like this, and these are fine to have. Unearth. Do we get anything good off of Unearth? Not really. We'll grab this because of the death touch and just damage that it does. This is fine. Do we need another creature here? Maybe we just need another Godless Shrine. Just another white source, probably. I mean, that also has removal, like, minusing effect, but I felt like grabbing an extra white source since we are going to be running a little bit of this. I don't think we're going to run this anymore. We will shave some of these. Alright, Daze. I like Bobble. What do you do again? Reveals their hand for each opponent. Exile a creature card reveal this way. Huh. Yeah. I still think we need, like, mana fixing for our deck. People are probably, like, yelling now. What? Why didn't you take that? It's okay. It's alright. It'll be alright. We'll make it work. Yeah, we're starting to really piece something together here. I don't really want any of these. None of these are fitting for what our deck's trying to do. We'll just grab you. Probably put it in the sideboard because we're not playing it main. So we're at 27 right now. Still need to find a cut for 4 cards. So let's see. I like the eyeball. Removal. Lots of removal. There's our big payouts. Reanimation. Alright, let's just do this. Do this. I'll probably shave Force of Will here. I guess we get the bat. Probably shave. What do you do again? Extort. Okay. We're not really doing any of those things. Another land. Yeah, Blade of Oni doesn't really do what we need it to do. Bloodskar is pretty good. We'll grab you for sideboard. Move to sideboard. Move to sideboard. Anger. We're not running mountains, but sure. Move to sideboard. Move to sideboard. All right. Still got to make some cuts. I don't want to cut the few white cards that we have. So let's look and see. Move our lands over here. 28 cards. So really, we got to shave 5 cards off of here. I guess Brain Surge. We did not pick up the Miracle Reanimation creature, so we don't need Brain Surge. Do we get rid of Shallow Grave? No, we like Shallow Grave. Exhume. That's the one we can shave off of, because that's both players. Each player. So we're just going to put a nix on that. We already have, like, because we were able to pick up Shallow Grave, Corpse Dance, Reoccurring Nightmare. So I feel like that's a good set. At least 3 reanimation spells. Our main goal is to get Archon to be able to be reanimated. And if we have the Ephemerates, awesome. Like an Ephemerate on Grief. If we cheat Grief out, A+, we love that. Do we get rid of Malcolm here? Probably Malcolm. We don't really need Malcolm. He's not really doing... Yeah, draw and discard, but, like... I don't think we need that. I think we're okay with this, like, Esper. All right, 25. Can we shave 2 more? Or let's try to shave 1 more, right? I run 41 card decks. I run 61 card decks. I'm all about it. Let's see. Sort by color real quick. Yeah, I guess the double blue for Time Warp is probably the one where people are like, yeah, that's going to be the hardest thing for you to be able to cast. You should probably get rid of that. But look at all these blue sources we have. But if we can cast it, imagine how great that'll be. I know, it's the one to cut. But take an extra turn. Can I find something else? I'm going through it like there's gotta be something else, right? Can we go for Thought Scour here? That's probably dumb. Ugh, we're doing it. Alright. Add basics. How's that looking? We're at 16. Alright, 2 extra islands added in there. 1 extra plains. We get white source, white source, white source. We'll add 1 extra plains. 2 basic plains, 2 basic islands. Yeah, I don't know. Save the deck. That's the draft. Should we get in and see what our actual matches look like? I know people are still screaming at me over the keeping the Time Warp in, but that's okay. Let's jump into it. All right. Hey, we won the die roll. We get to go first. Let's see how lucky we are. Yeah, this seems fine. We have our Impending Doom adventures here. We've got Nevergoyf. We've got Baleful Strike. We've got, like, a pretty solid... Hey, this is a Tundra. This is not a Black Source. No, I said we had a pretty solid opening hand. We don't, because we don't have a Black Source. So don't tell anybody this is not a keepable hand. So maybe we'll get lucky. Can we get lucky? Let's get lucky. Top deck the Black Source. Play Overload, or the Impending Doom of our Overlord, and then we'll be okay. No, we are punished. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. Our opponent's not doing anything crazy yet. Oh, we get Forest. Thank you. Uh-oh. We don't need Forest. We need an Urborg. Oh. Yeah, punished. We were punished. Alright, what craziness are you doing over there? Yeah. 4 mana this turn. What are we doing? What are we doing with all that mana? Other than destroying me this game because we tunnel visioned and just saw the blue source and we're like, yeah, sweet. Not thinking that it was our watery grave or anything like that. Jace is annoying. We don't have a way to stop Jace at the moment. And yeah, the bounce effects are a problem. Give me a Black Source. Okay, okay. Yes, Brainstorm. So they're a blue-green deck mainly. All right. Finish up. Give us a black source. Yes. Never punished, right? All right. I think we are frantic searching here. No, I think we just re-incurring Nightmare while they're tapped out. Because then we could frantic search next turn, pitch our Overlord. Oh no, they dazed us. What is this? We got. That's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. Not really, because again, they're going to have a bunch of mana. The daze was not on my radar. That's the problem with when your brain goes from playing a bunch of modern leagues to then going to play vintage, to then go play legacy, to then modern, and then like rinse and repeat, and then you're just left with this rough spot. Return to a card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Yes, brainstorm. I think we're locked here, which sucks. Like, yeah, we're gonna drag it and try to see if we can assemble something. We'll do this Overlord next turn. It would be great if we get a second swamp, because then we can Nethergoyf Overlord. I mean, we're getting bounce regardless of whatever creature we play. All right. Did they name that bill? Hold on. Oh, they must have known, right? Yeah, they knew that was there. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. We run 2 planes, and we've gotten both of them. Oh, I should have just frantic. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Let's do some impending horror adventures. I don't think we're going to survive 5 turns, but... Alright. Do we have a creature in there? Yes. What creature do we have? Dothy Void Walker. Not that it helps us, but... that's okay. I don't think we're going to survive 4 turns. Especially Bristly Bill. We can at least cut down Bristle Bill next turn. Assuming they don't have a fetch land. Because then we can't. That's the downside to the cut down. It has to be 5 or less for the combination of their power and toughness. So, oh, strip mine. Are they stripping my black source? Probably, which then we have to scoop unless we find a black source off the top. They don't play Bristly Bill at the moment. Yeah, keep dumping your stuff. That's fine. That's fine. We know this game is over. Because our greed blinded us. We're gonna drag it out. All right. Please counter this spell. Oh, they didn't. Okay. we're going to discard this and this. Any order. Untap these 3 lands. Play this land. We don't. I want to save the grief if we can. Here, let's try to see. Let's get a little bit of information about what they're doing. All right. What are they hiding? Oh, just kidding. They're going to bounce my friend. Okay. All right. So here's what they've got. We'll just put upheaval. All right. So they're trying to build up towards an upheaval here. They've got Cryptic Command. They've got Force of Negation. So we're in this weird spot where they're going to counter our stuff. And they're also going to manipulate what they've got at the top because they have both Jace to do the brainstorming, but also Tamio to make sure they're drawing into stuff. So let's see. Are they going to cast... You may play lands from your graveyard. Oh, they're going to try to lock us out with strip mines. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but... I mean, they're essentially always drawing 2 cards a turn with this. Eventually, they're going to stop doing that. And they'll bounce our Overlord, but... Return Jace? Vryn's Prodigy, huh? Okay. That's fine. Let's draw some cards. This will be bounce to our hand again, but again, it's just sort of give us something to work with. An island doesn't help us. Do we have anything in the graveyard worth bringing back? Not really. Guess we play Netherglaive. No, they're just going to continue to draw cards. Do they have Thassa's Oracle? Are we just dead to Thassa's Oracle here? I feel like that's just what they're building towards, and we're just kind of the slow trickle until they cast Thassa's Oracle. All right, Bristly Bill. They're going to play the strip mine. They're going to strip our swamp away. So we don't have a swamp to kill Bristly Bill. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll top deck one. We're just kind of in that slow trickle. Okay, hurry up. We're also not going to concede because at this point, like, it's rare that it happens, but it does end up happening with vintage cube stuff that people do time out. So might as well just like play for that potential out. Force them to actually win. I guess we grief next turn because our Overlord's going to come off. Unless they have Thassa's and we just die here. Alright, fast bond. Cool. Do you have an Eldrazi? Like... Yeah. Alright, hurry up. Let's see what you got. This is very telling, though, of when you look at our deck of we've got basically 4 non-black sources in here, and they're all here. It's like, ugh, God. Maybe we put too many non-basics, but I didn't want to... Like, we drew all our blue source, or like our blue cards, so hurry up. Do your thing. What are you going to do? This is relevant information. Go ahead. Blow up all of our lands. I'm not going to concede. You're going to have to do your thing. Here, let me make it easier for you. Yield. Go press your buttons. Hurry up. I'm going to make you kill us. We have no way of winning this game, but again, we're playing for our outs. If we can drag the game on for game 2 and get the win, and then on game 3 they run out of time, we'll get the W. Play for the clock. Hurry up. They might kill us this turn with all these land drops and Bristly Bill. 5, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they have us dead on board. So, but again, they're just wasting the clock. That's okay. Hurry up. Hurry up. It's like, man, just concede. Then it hurries up. I know. I know. Go ahead. All right. What do we have against this deck? Nothing really helps us here. So we just got to hope we get our black sources. And don't keep a hand that doesn't have a black source. We should be okay. Let's do that. Let's try that. Ooh, let's get lucky this time and let's play smart this time. That's the real thing. Yes, we would like to play first. Why does it do this to us? Oh my gosh. I hate this game. I hate this game. We are going to get rid of this and this and do this. This and do this. No luck. We're going to have a no-card hand. Let's see. All right. Nothing else we can do here. We'll transform this next turn. Keep swinging in for 3. Let's see what they've got. That's fine. All right. So they've got a daze. They got a subtlety. You may choose an online card from it. If you do, that player discards that card, then draws a card. We're gonna get rid of their subtlety. And we'll just put a clock on them. We'll at least have the mana to be able to cast off the next turn and be okay. So no subtlety. We know they have a forest or a waterlogged grove they're going to play. Maybe Narset here. I mean, Narset doesn't really get them anything other than a target for us to attack. So waterlogged grove has been played. But they don't, I mean, they have access to the Brazen Borrower, so they could double block here. I don't, you know. Okay, they did do the Narset. Alright, we kill Narset here. Okay, they can play lands from their graveyard. So we know that they have that lockout. Okay, we'll take one. Here's our Dorothy. Kill Narset. And now we could play Narset. All right, so there's their forest. Yes, play lands from your graveyard. 3 cards we don't know about. Do we care about that? I don't think we care whether they do. We can't block anyway. We have Shadow. But the 1 damage that they're doing is irrelevant to us. Okay. We don't... We'll just get dazed here. So let's just attack with everything. We could have gone for like the Bone Shard Grief line, but if we get 1 more land, we're safe against daze because it costs 1 more. So let's see. Still swinging in 6 a turn, puts them to 4. All right, that's fine. Have a Jace. You can't. I mean, you have a blocker, but you can't use it. So they are going to use it as a blocker. We're going to -2, and we're going to pitch our Oust. All right. Do it to it. Lower your life total. I mean, you could strip and do all that fun stuff. go find a land. You're not going to be able to play it from your graveyard. All right. So we are going to strip away their cryptic command. Yes, they have a mana confluence here. So we are going to push for damage, and we're going to keep Dorothy back in case we want to cast Cryptic Command here. Yeah, I think that's the line. Because then we can just try to win off this menace. Let's see. They get a land? No, they don't. All right. Hey, it worked better if we have access to our swamps. Oh, gosh. We should probably bring Vampire Hexmaids just in case to strip away some of their stuff, but I think we're okay. I think we'll be alright. Okay, 3 lands, Dorothy to start with early. That's fine. We're okay with this. As we can do a deep Cavern Bat to start with. They don't really tend to do... They don't have a lot of early stuff they do. So, like, we do have some lines where we could just, like, Dark Slick, Cavern Bats. Alright, Swamp, pass turn. Yeah, Cavern Bats is our next thing. We want to make sure our Dorothy doesn't get hit with a daze, so we want to make sure that we play that on turn 3. Deep Cavern Bat is going to be our go-to for turn 2 here. And if that gets dazed, it's essentially stripping a daze out of their hand. Okay, that's a bit of a problem early on. Yep. See, do you have the daze? Again, we're not that upset if he dazes this. Oh, okay. Pitching that for this. Interesting. That is a choice. We're going to put that on the bottom. We don't need that on the top. So we are going to lose... I don't know, a swamp here? No. Okay. We'll be okay. Because we have Dorothy, we can at least stop him from doing all that. If he's dumping everything right now to just fetch and do all these things, that means he doesn't have much else in his hand. So getting Dorothy out helps us here. And yes, he'll strip mine, but he'll get like 1 land off of us. Yes. I mean, the problem is he's going to draw his whole... He's going to play all the lands in his deck. We couldn't get our Dorothy out in time. But saving it for turn 3 instead of turn 2 is okay. Because we're going to do Dorothy. Oh, he had Bristle. Damn it. Alright, let me know when you're done. Our cut, I was like, we should be okay because we have the cut down that we could sit here and cut down his stuff. Oh, interesting. It's like you don't have anything left in your hand, so make some big creatures. That's fine. Yeah, we can't cut anything down anymore. Well, we could Collector Brutality, then cut something down, but really we're going to do some bone sharding plans is our goal here. We'll see if we can get there. Alright, so they got a lot of mana. 2 creatures is really all they got. Yes, play your lands. Make your creatures big. We're going to take a lot of damage here and hope that we could... I mean, it doesn't matter what we draw into. Like, we're going to bone shard our Bristly Bill here. We're going to take 9 this turn. Oh, we're going to take a lot. I forgot about his second ability. Double the number of +1 counters. So 16, 17. We essentially die. Yeah, we essentially die here. Okay. Ugh, what an annoying deck to fight against. Hurry up. Do your doubling. That's the downside. It's like with these, like we're waiting. We know what you can do. We see the line. Go. Do the line. Yes, double your effects. Thank you. You did the thing. All right. Got a blocker. We're going to get rid of Corpse Dance. Doesn't help us. All right. Put some pressure on him. Okay, we can do 5 damage next turn. Alright, that puts us to 2. That's fine. That doesn't help us. Alright. All right, let's do it. Cast. We're gonna do these 2 modes, and we're gonna do this creature gets minus, and this opponent loses 2 life. Discard Reoccurring Nightmare. And hope they don't top deck something to remove our blocker, and then we win next turn. Oh no, they're digging. No! No! Maybe? They have 1 card. Oh, we got there! What? That's right. Get fucked with your land recursion stuff. Get out of here. Hey, never give up. Never surrender, y'all. Good first game there. What a game that was. Whoa. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. All right. All right. Hey, that was fun. Let's go see what game number 2 has in store for us. All right. Round 2. We do not win the die roll, and that's okay. Decent hand because we actually have all the mana we need and Liliana. So we're going to keep it. We're going to see what happens. After getting blown out by lands, well, we still won that match, but after getting stripped mined away from our lands, we're going to be a little bit more greedy with our lands, I guess, here. Okay. Maybe too much lands. That's okay. If they're going to do nothing, we'll just land pass and hope that we can be able to just land a Liliana and profit. Another blue deck. Look, we are also a blue deck. But we just keep drawing lands. Let's see how this looks. Is this better? I realized it was getting a little darker. Hey, you can see us a little bit now. Instead of us just kind of fading into the background. Maybe that's the way we should have done it, though. Is just fade into the background. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to play a counterspell and just, like... just go from there, huh? Alright. I'll wait. Here's the rule of thumb. If you're playing against the blue decks, don't be the first to act. You're going to have a bad time. Okay. Land. Pass. I love me some Dirtle games. You all know I love me some Dirtle games. So I'm very happy to be land go with this with my opponent here. Here, we'll switch it so you guys can see we actually have some relevant threats. All right, what are you going to do? Okay, Creeping Tar Pit. That's a threat. One that we can push off a cliff. There's a Plains. We probably should have played our Silent Clearing, but we're not trying to sack our lands at the moment. We're just going to keep doing our thing. Again, don't be the first to react. Don't do something first. Oh, subtlety. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll take 3. That's fine. We'll try to oust it next and see if our opponent's going to do anything about that. Oh. What are they doing? A red? Ugh, a monkey? Okay, we're going to try to kill that. Take an extra turn. How about that? How about you don't have that monkey and take an extra turn? Let's start with this first. See what you do. Not that we have another option. But this also gives them the chance to be like, all right, is this a bait? Are they trying to... No, they are getting us. That's fine. It's not fine, but we're stripping away a lot of their stuff. We have Oust and Lily to follow it up on our turn. What do they get from us? Oh, they're going to draw a lot of cards. Yes, 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 yes. Go, go, go. Do the thing. No! They got our Archon of Cruelty. Because it... So, if we had drawn that, we would be able to bring it back. Ugh. I'm so annoyed by that, y'all. Alright. Let's do some stuff. You can have that on the top. We don't care about that. Discard a card. Destroy this. Get rid of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7, 8. He can just hard cast it next turn, which sucks. Black, white. Do we get a Lily to stick? No. All right. Concede. Like, because they took our Archon of Cruelty, we lost our out there. We couldn't do anything. So we kind of were screwed. I guess we bring in Thought Scour. I don't know. Take nothing out. Bring one more in. And I know it's the whole thing of, oh, but you should just drag it out. No, that's a very different situation than the last time, where there is a clear line for them to kill us there. And we did not have any way of coming back from that situation. This is fine. We'll keep this. We're going to just start with another Goyf, I think. Actually, we're going to ponder here. Ooh. Yeah, this is fine. We're okay with this. Put on top. Put on top. Put on top. We'll draw that. No, we're not going to shuffle it. We're okay with it. All right, next turn we have a Nether Goyf. He's at least a 1/2. And then the following turn we have a Void Walker. Okay. Dragon Rage Channeler. Just a solid, is it deck? Let's see. They're probably going to, if they have a counter spell, they're going to use it against our Dothy. But we can't sit back and do nothing, so. All right, start the beats. We got to have a clock on them, knowing that they're a very control-y deck and they're going to start countering our stuff. We got to lay the hammer down on them. If we can get another island, we can be able to start bringing the beats. Reveals their hand for each opponent. Exile a creature card. Revealed this way until he leaves. Choose a creature card exiled with him with mana value X. Becomes a copy of that creature. Yep. Yep. That sucks for us because we lose our only creature. Hey, here you go. Have a creature. It's Archon of Cruelty. So we got to kill off this God of Lies. He is a 2/1, so we do have removal spells that can kill him. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't... yeah, we need to play this because it sets us up for a Time Warp next time. And again, we're just going to put a clock on it because we're going to start taking 3 every turn from the Dragon Rage Channeler, so we have to do what we can to just send damage across. Yes, we can't do anything. They already know we can't do anything. Which planeswalker you got? No. Okay. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, create 2 spirits. Or more. Could be more, depending on what he discards. Creature and a land. Okay, so 2 spirits. Okay. All right. Give us this back. All right. Keep the beats going. 2, 3. I mean, we are going to lose the race eventually, but that's okay. Lily, yeah. I mean, we can unearth it, so we don't have enough to unearth it, but we could unearth it later on. Sorcery, creature. We need 5 things? 4 things. 4. Alright, so we can pop a land and do it. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's... I don't have enough to do it yet. I don't have an instant yet. Never mind. Don't worry about me. I'm just drawing cards for no reason. We'll take... We just like, if they make us discard, we just discard Archon of Cruelty here. No. Okay. Search for a counterspell. Oh. Yeah. That's fine. I forgot they had time walk. See, why do we have to fight these people that have power like this? Like, what? Where's our power? Like, we're fighting against the fast bond, destruction. This is like the deck that we would love to play. Give us a time walk and demonic tutor. We didn't see any of those cards in our draft. Sometimes that's how Cube is, where you just kind of are stuck doing everything you can and nothing matters. It's okay. Some rounds are quick, some are not. You got a ninja? Yep, ninjutsu for game. Woohoo! Oof, nothing we could have done there. All right, quick cue. Let's jump into our last league game. First game round was very close. Second game doesn't matter when your opponent has power. So, what can you do? All right. Final round, and we win the die roll. Yeah, I think it's fine. We have turn 1, turn 2 plays. Could drag it into something from here. We'll see. Like, this is tough, this top end, but like having stuff early gives us a chance to make something happen. Oh man, that round 2 hurt. That round 2 hurt, y'all. All right, opponent. What are we waiting on? Mulliganing to 6. Okay. All right, they did go to 6. So let's do this. Let's do this. We're just going to play the strip their hand game. Oh, are they playing an aggro deck? Ooh, yes, they are. All right, how aggressive are they? Okay. We're gonna get their Blade Splicer here. This is a really difficult one to fight against, but since they don't have a red source yet, we can try and make do with what we got. Because then we have the follow-up Jitte. Get out of here. They just top deck a Jitte like that. Alright. Okay. I think we just cut this down. We're in this weird predicament here. We're gonna go for the cut down. I think that's our play. Hope we top deck and land. We just play Grief next turn. But now this kind of gives them the options of, are they just going to equip, figure? Played their planes. 2 cards we know, 1 mystery card. Sure, that's fine. Let's just cut that down. All right, what you got? What you got? What you hiding? Oh, please, search for a card. Put it on top. So we're left with these 2 friends. Okay. They have a damn... yeah, so we'll get rid of Jace here. And we know this is what their hand is. They're going to get back the Blade Splicer. So we're just going to try to do maximum damage. Actually, we could strip away their Wrath of God next turn because they put it on top, right? Mystic Tutor puts the card on top so they don't actually get to draw it. Would you like to draw another card? Because you will. Yeah. All right. That worked pretty well. So bit of an aggro adventure. I like having this in here. I don't know. 42 cards? Let's do it. Not bad. Not bad. We have ways to put Archon in the graveyard. No ways to reanimate it. Maybe this will be the game that we get to do some reanimation stuff. Do they have the turn 1? No. I was like, do they have the turn 1 figure again? They don't. All right. What do they got? Okay, they have a mountain this time. It's not good for us. Okay, we have a way to do some stuff. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. I want to see your hand. You tutoring for stuff again? You are. Dang it. What do you got? Ah, why do we keep fighting against people that have power? All right. Brazen Borrow, Dak Faden. We don't have any artifacts, so we're going to strip your Brazen Borrow from you. So you will have all of these available to you. The Time Walk doesn't really do anything. If they just jam it off immediately, like, I guess you do. I don't know. What do you... I guess it prevents me from stripping it away from him. Alright, play your Dak Faden. Oh, okay. Yes. That hurts. Well, we strip it. We kill it with Liliana. Alright. No, we're not going to block. Play your mountain. We know your 2 cards that you have. Here's a Liliana of the Veil. Please sacrifice a creature. Alright. So they have a Dak Faden and a Coalition Relic. We're not running artifacts, so we don't really care about that. Okay. It's pretty cool. Corpse Dance. So we have our reanimation stuff. We're going to set ourselves up for a reanimation turn. So please discard your Dak Faden. Alright, attack. Okay, next turn we get to reanimate Archon. We don't have the Ephemerate or the Blink stuff, so, you know, it gets exiled, but that's okay. I feel like 12 damage in a turn is enough to close out the game, right? Yeah, activate this Colonnade. Come kill this Liliana. That's your turn? That's fine with me. You're gonna have a bad time next next turn when I shallow grave this back. Go on. Go kill that Lily. Yeah, no blocks. You did it. You got no cards in hands. That was a good time walk you did. But imagine if I just reanimate this and kill you. I guess it's not enough to kill him. It is, because he has to sacrifice a creature. So here's what we're going to do. Please discard a card. Please lose 3 life. Please sacrifice a creature. I will then draw a card. I will then gain a life. I will then move to combat and do the same thing. Trigger. Now here's 11 damage. There we go. Again, like 2 and 1. We just like keep getting these 2 and 1 victories here with this. But it was fun. I had fun. The deck did pretty well. We kept fighting against people that had power, and we didn't have any power, so it's like sometimes that's how the Vintage Cube works. But I hope you guys like the Holiday Cube stuff. We'll probably do at least another video or two of this. We're trying to start doing more Magic content on Saturdays for everyone to be able to enjoy, or at least MTGO content. Mondays and Thursdays are still going to be our modern content. We still have podcasts coming out every month. So lots of content over on the channel as we're doing a big surge of content creation in 2025. You can also see our RTS stuff if you care about RTS gaming over on youtube.com/NanMan, which is over on that end over there. And then, of course, right here, NanMan's Nerd Corner for all Magic the Gathering stuff. But that's going to do it for us. Thanks for hanging out with us and watching some Vintage Cube draft. We'll see you guys next game.